Gentleman's time has expired. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from New York, Mr. D'Esposito.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to the panel for being here this afternoon and sharing your time with us. Since the Biden administration has taken office, encounters at our southwest border have hit record numbers. The latest statistics of monthly border encounters on our southwest border show that the number of encounters is 10 times more than they were in 2020. To reach and cross our southwest border, illegal immigrants often rely on smugglers and cartels working for TCOs. The FAA recently signed off on plans to open a migrant shelter in a warehouse at JFK International Airport, just blocks from my congressional district. Ms. Ford Maldonado, what sort of risks are associated with housing unvetted migrants at a major international airport?
I can tell you that the problem is no longer just people coming in and looking for a better life. And I have a stat right here. In the last 26 months, we've seen 6 million total encounters from 171 different countries. And we've had 1.7 million total gotaways. So we don't even know what threat they're posing to our country. But I can tell you that it's not a victimless crime, right? The immigration that's going on. It's coming in, it's taking away from our resources that should be used to defend our country from all of these threats coming in. And in just the first 26 months of this administration, CBP has apprehended over 80,000 criminals at the border with the very few resources that are at the border right now. And what's especially scary about that is 90% of our border resources aren't even on the front lines. And so I think that among the 80,000 criminals, if you think about it, there were murderers, there were rapists, pedophiles, gang members. There's even a term, angel families, for all the people that have lost their sons, their daughters, their family members to crime coming in from illegal immigration because we don't have control over our borders. So I think it's a massive threat. I think we need to get it into control. I think we've handed complete operational control of the border to the cartels. And we have no idea what else is coming in.
I agree. And, not only is it a failure of the administration, it's a failure of our Secretary of Homeland Security, it's a failure of the American people, but it's also a failure of those seeking the American dream. I've always said that I support people coming into this country, but coming through the front door. And nobody comes to this country for a better way of life because they want to be stored in a vacant building at JFK Airport. TCOs are decentralized and depend on multiple illicit businesses, support from adversarial and lawless nation states, and work together with other TCOs. Human traffickers use new technologies such as cryptocurrencies to hide and obscure payments while trafficking these humans coming across our southern border. The first question is, what techniques have law enforcement used to keep up with the evolving networks and techniques that are employed to traffic humans covertly? I'll leave that to anybody.
I'll take that question. I think the Department of Justice, federal investigators have done an excellent job charting the cryptocurrency flows, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, you name the crypto. The government has worked with groups like Chainalysis in the private sector and CipherTrace, amongst others, to be able to track cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not anonymous, it's pseudonymous. And there is a great capability that exists within the government to track crypto as a general matter. And we have seen billions of assets frozen of transnational groups who have thought that they were able to have secure transactions via crypto, and they've lost those forfeited funds to the United States. So we are doing some good work in the crypto space, great technology being leveraged by the Department of Justice in conjunction with the law enforcement community and the private sector in this space.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gentleman yields.